Hey Transformers fans, Adam here, back for another Transformers review with a G1 reissue of Autobot fan favorite, HOUND, from 1986's Transformers the Movie. Let's get into it, starting with his packaging here. So on the front, a graphic of HOUND in Bat mode and vehicle mode when he, Optimus, and company arrive to save Autobot City from the Decepticons' attempted siege. On the top, a demonstration of how to transform him. Nothing really of note on the bottom here. On the one side, the same message written a few different ways because they really want you to know that this is plastic-free packaging. On the other side, pictures of HOUND in Bat mode and vehicle mode. Same pictures on the back here, along with a mini bio for HOUND. Alright, let's go ahead and put that back there. And let's break out some of his accessories. So he comes with this shoulder cannon for when he's in Bat mode, along with a few extra missiles for it. Though these aren't really necessary because this does not fire like it used to with the original G1s, and you really do have to try to get this out there. So your chances of losing this are pretty slim. And the other accessory that's not already attached to him is his blaster here. So let's go ahead and put that aside, and let's focus on HOUND himself in vehicle mode, modeled after a Mitsubishi Jeep J59. And right away I could tell the difference between this one and the one that I had when I was a kid. This one is a much more accurate paint scheme for what he looked like on the show. And also, no stickers, it is all paint. And you've heard me say a few times in my videos already that I am definitely all for that because I do not miss applying those stickers and eventually having them start to peel off. The only downside I can see is his cannon here that used to be chrome is now painted this silver. And I did always prefer the chrome, but that's just me. There is some articulation here though. So you can move this cannon up and down and spin it around. Have him blast some Decepticons, and he rolls quite nicely on his rubber wheels. Again, how many times have you heard me say in these videos how much I prefer the rubber as opposed to the plastic that some of them come with now? But again, that's just me. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's go ahead and transform him, starting with taking off his accessories. So let's take off this spare tire and the canister, and then this cannon. Bring the seats down, extend out his body, bring down what becomes his legs, tuck his seats up all the way, rotate down these little pieces with the triangles, bring down his hood, and this will make his head automatically come out. Move these tires back, and this will automatically make his arms come out. Move his arms down. Tuck his windshield back. And finally, go ahead and attach his shoulder cannon. And there he is as a bot, ready to create some holograms and fool some Decepticons. And that was always the best thing about him on the show. How many times did those projections make the Decepticons think they destroyed him and some of his fellow Autobots, only to find out later on, nope, surprise, they're alive. Anyway, check him out. Again, this paint scheme, so much more accurate for what it actually looked like on the show. And just look at that face. But as far as articulation goes, well, it's G1, so not great. The legs, they are set in place. There's nothing happening there. You can move the arms up and down a little bit, and that's about it. Let's go ahead and put the blaster in his hand. So just put that right in there, and then this right here, well, that's as far as you can lift it. So basically, you're just shooting at the ground. Total G1 badness. But it's what I had when I was a kid, and I loved it then, and I still love it now. So if you don't already have a G1 HOUND, this is perfectly fine for your collection. If you do already have a G1 HOUND, but you're just a hardcore collector, again, perfectly fine for your collection. But if you ever have a G1 HOUND and you're not a hardcore collector, then this probably is not necessary. That's my 2 cents. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's go ahead and transform him back. Start by taking off the shoulder cannon. Push his arms up all the way. Then move these wheels forward. And now we can push the arms in all the way. Move the wheels up as far as you can. Bring the windshield back up. And then rotate his hood back, which will make his head go back in. Then bring the seats back down. Rotate these pieces back up. Go ahead and rotate his legs back. Bring the seats back up. Go ahead and compress his body. And then add the accessories back on. So the spare tire. And this canister. And then finally, the cannon. And back to a Jeep. And that'll about wrap it up for this video. Join me again for the next one. Until then, take care, Transformers fans.